Hello, welcome back to Bloodborne. Got my saw cleaver to +6. We could probably buy a level here. Yeah. So Vicar Amelia drops a gold pendant, which you can crush, and it gives you a nice little gem that gives you extra damage to beasts. So I've got that, the tear stone from the doll here. If you give her the small hair ornament, she drops a tear stone that you can crush and get another blood gem. And those two, along with the fire waning gem in my cleaver right now. We're going to go and grab the tonsil stone, which is going to come in handy getting to the Nightmare Frontier. There we go. And we're also going to pop down on the way to Yosefka's clinic. There's a back door, and on the way to the back door there are a couple of really nice blood gems that we can use. So we'll be coming back to this area here in a moment. But first, this is the side path. Go down here. We'll be going into a poison pit, so keep your antidotes handy. There's a couple there. If you drop right down here is the first gem. I like to jump down this way instead of going around, because you only have to go by the snakes twice. Or sorry, you only have to go by the snakes once, as opposed to twice. And they're dickheads. I don't even bother fighting them. Watch out for these giant guys. They'll get you. There's nourishing that increases all attack. It's 9.1%. The first gem was a 10.5% arcane. And that's a dirty blood gem. Dirty is rapid poison. I don't remember the value exactly. And then 2 cold bloods, and that's all the loot in this area. Anyway, we're going to continue this way. This is going to take us to the back end of Yosefka's clinic. I won't be going in there just yet, but if you send some of the NPCs there, they'll drop runes and various items and stuff, and you can get rewards from her by talking to her on the other side of the door from the lamp. Anyway, we're back here in the Forbidden Woods. We're going to continue on. I've got one hunter tool that I'm going to get while I'm here, and then I'll probably just clear up to the Shadows of Yharnam. And there's a couple of side projects I want to take care of. You can kill the shadows probably as soon as you get there, honestly. I won't be doing a whole lot of leveling up between now and then, but there's one thing in particular that I want to get before I do them. Bad dog. Okay, that's the item in there, but first, take care of this guy. Remember these creepy bag dudes? Shit. Nice AI. Just trying to do Kaioken over here. Casual. Beast Roar! This is one of my favorite tools to use against NPCs, hunters. You can just R1 spam them until you have like just a little bit of stamina left, and then you hit Beast Roar, and it'll knock them the fuck down, and you can regain a bunch of stamina, and then just keep R1 spamming them. We'll be using that in Bergenworth after the Shadows. But before I go do the Shadows, I want to come down here to Hemwick Sharnel Lane. Once you defeat the Witches of Hemwick, and you go in the back door of Yosefka's clinic, you will find the Canehurst summons. If if you have that in your inventory, then you can come up to this spot here, which you'll see real quick. This stone. And then you get to go to Canehurst. Yay! There's some chunks here. A dress, which is nice. It's very pretty. But the main reason I'm here is for the Executioner's gloves. They're in this room. This is after you go out the window in the top room, and then drop down. There's 2 gargoyles, and then you walk in here. Oh shit! Don't wreck me. It's a chest with the knight's garb, as you saw, and then on the other end of the room over here is the real treat. Ta-da! This is one of the best spells in the game. This and a Call Beyond takes care of most bosses, if I'm being honest. And it's going to come in handy against the shadows in particular. So, if you come down the right way from the Grand Cathedral, there's some guys that try to shoot at you. There's an executioner or whatever. But this is the door that leads to Yahar'gul. It's locked right now, but there's an Amygdala guarding it. Whee! And he's going to take us to the lecture hall. And there's something really cool we're going to be getting here. So after you get the lecture hall key, you can open up this door. Just explore the area, you'll find it. It's pretty linear. There's a bunch of guys that come out here. This is one of the early game echo farming zones. And as you can see, it's really easy for arcane builds because they are weak to fire. They're very weak to bolt too, but we don't have any bolt gems, so that's kind of a pointless distinction. They're resistant to physical and weak to most elements. Fire and bolt in particular, I don't think they're particularly resistant to arcane either. Could be wrong. You can also use Flame Sprayer to take them out pretty well, because they drop loads of Quicksilver bullets, as you see. It's pretty self-sustaining. My friend. I thought there was something else in this room. I guess not. All these lecture halls look the same. Anyway, excuse me, through this door. Fantastic spell. This was not a great spell, but in 1.07 it got majorly buffed. It's so good now. Does good damage, costs 1 Quicksilver bullet. His tentacles, you can get backstabs and parries with it if you're cool. And the wind down after it is kind of long, so if you're going to parry somebody, be like right up on them. And when you get the parry, mash R1 and you'll cancel the cool off animation. But you can also get backstabs with it, which is really fun. And same rules apply there. You can skip most of the cooldown animation if you're close enough and just spam R1 to get the parry. Okay, now that we've got our Executioner's gloves, and we're through the lecture hall, we're going to go ahead and visit Amygdala here. Yes, I realize that's not how it's pronounced by patches, but I don't really care. So, 63 arcane. Oh, this is going to be great. What's up, buddy? Oh. Yeah, iframes. Oh, you're bad. By the way, that works in Defiled Chalice too, so he has more health, but like the principle's the same. I'm not going to do Logarius just yet. I don't have enough health for that shit. He's a dick, but we'll come back to him later. I have some plans for him. Not a fun fight for me. Okay, we're finally ready to take on shadows. Like I said, we probably could have killed him before this, but I wanted to use gloves. I don't know if I'll get an auger parry off of him, but we'll try. Okay, so I always go for the guy with the mace first because he shoots fireballs the whole time. And right now the other two are not as dangerous because they're mostly melee range. After you kill this guy, excuse me, sorry, I'm feeling a little ill today. After you kill this guy, they get snake heads, and the guy with the sword does like this Mr. Fantastic extendo arm bullshit, so he's always my next target. The guy with the fiery sword and the candle doesn't use his super extendo arm that much. There, you see it. Oh. Ah! That's bad timing. Ah. Dodging in this game is so good. Okay, nearly there. Ah! No. Wrong. Hey. Stop. Stop. Oh, nice. Right in the face. Now this guy's the easy one. Watch out for the snakes. Other than summoning the snakes, he pretty much just backsteps and sidesteps every time you try to attack him. Done. Oops, I forgot the lamp. It'll come in handy if I decide to co-op here. Next up, Bergenworth. Ugh. There's one enemy in this area that is a major dickbag. Oh, I haven't used auger. Here we go. Use auger on this guy. Hey, buddy. So as you can see, even if you miss the parry window, the knockdown force on this thing is ridiculous. Might be a little harder to use in PvP because of the wind-up, but PvE, very strong. Okay, so now you'll see what Beast Roar is all about. This is that NPC hunter I was talking about. Hi. Stop. Ugh. It's really easy to get one shot by that. You lay down. Get back in this corner. Now, note that if you try to use Beast Roar with an empty stamina bar, it won't go. That is, if you have negative stamina. So, try to leave a sliver of stamina if you're going to do this. I might be able to get another hit in, but I want to be safe. And I've got enough bullets. And you dead. Okay, we gotta go up this ladder here to get the key, and there is a tool here that I won't see much use out of being a pure arcane build, but hybrid builds can certainly make use of it. It is the empty phantasm shell, and it gives you 80, I think it's 80, arcane AR on any purely physical weapon that you buff with it. It's basically like fire or bolt paper, except it's arcane damage and it uses 3 quicksilver bullets instead of having to buy consumables the whole time. So you can use blood bullets. And this is Willem. He's indicating to the lake, but I don't care. I'm gonna kill him. He drops a rune. Oh, Miss Reno. Can I? Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. Bye-bye. So I'm gonna restock before this bullshit, and we'll fight Rom. Okay. This is, a few attempts in. I don't remember how many. So much rage. The YOLO spiders that try to jump on your head, they're the worst. And if you happen to die against Rom, it's hard to find your echoes. So fuck it, I don't even care. I highly recommend taking out this first wave of spiders before you try to mess with Rom, because he's pretty passive during this phase, and if you're cool enough you can burst him down without him teleporting. It takes some doing and some luck though. Oh god, no. And this is why we take care of the spiders. It's a lot harder to take care of the waves of spiders after he teleports, because he's shooting magic at you the whole time, which is why I'm wearing this set. The physical resist on this set isn't great though, so when they try to YOLO me and jump on my face, I die. It's bad. So we have to play very carefully here. Oh! That was close. Ha! Saw that one coming. I'm bad at this game. Two left. Oh, root? No, this one. Thank you. Alright. Now, he's not going to do shit until we deal a certain amount of damage to him. So the goal is to try to do as much damage to him as fast as possible so that he doesn't teleport. And there we go. Nice. Bone Marrow Ash Flame Sprayer. +8. I definitely just burnt all of my chunks to get this bad boy to +8. I didn't even care. There's plenty more after this in Yharnam, excuse me. 66 Arcane. Nice. And where's she at? Here. Yeah, there you go. Put a lady in a white dress in the middle of a zone that's pretty much composed of white. It's a great plan. Does this bit look familiar? This is where we came down with the Tonsil Stone to go to the Nightmare Frontier. Now this door's open, we can run past this asshole. I don't need these anymore. Give me my spells back. Yeah. Always use blood bullets. Never don't use blood bullets. Unless you're really sure you're doing it right. Okay, so that's 4 hits. Alright. That works. What's up, buddy? Can I get a backstab? Nope. Didn't need it. Cool. Anywho, that's the end of this episode. Be doing lots more fun stuff. There's plenty of cool things here that we can get. I'll see you next time.